Episode 4, 5. Um, I may or may not have farmed a lot. Um, Luckily the enemies here drop ethers and all sorts of fun stuff. So I can't. Oh, that's right. I went down the stairs. Tifa's limit break kind of is weird. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I probably should have streamed the... I was playing the PlayStation Plus game yesterday. Um, the new one. Rebel Galaxy. And it's actually quite a bit of fun. I played it a lot actually. Having played Elite Dangerous and Eve Online. I like spaceships. Oh, we also have a lot of Phoenix Downs. So everyone's still dead. Farming here was actually kind of a pain because a lot of the enemies at this point like to poison you, so your health just gets whittled down. Luckily, between Eris's limit break and everything, that helped. Palmer.
final boss of this game gave me a headache.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff that goes on. Thank you for joining, by the way. So this guy, for those that haven't played the game, will be a pain just because only range attacks.
Is this your first time playing?
No, I've played this game through like 5 times or so. I just thought I had materia on Red 13. Oh, he's already got the Mithril. I don't think he poisons. I don't need all of this. That I grab the wrong material for armor? Oh, darn it. This is not my favorite angle to fight at. I don't even know I'm fighting the intro-looking guy.
When I first heard about the remake, I just started playing this game on THR PS4 release.
The PS4 release is a little weird. I don't know if I'm looking forward to the remake or not. Just because they're changing the game so much. And I don't remember him laughing this much.
Combat system.
They're just changing it a lot in a bunch of different ways. The fact it's now going to be episodic. It sounded like they were going to change the combat system as well. And while making the combat system a little bit nicer wouldn't be bad, a complete change, in my opinion, just changes the game. Is that here? Maybe? I never went here. I didn't know you could do that. Well, give me a chance to restock up on a couple of things, so I won't complain. Oh, she says...
The
Okay,
episodic part at least is kinda like the original a bit, which used 3 discs.
A little bit, except I think they said they were going to do a lot more than just 3. And at least with the 3 discs, you don't have to wait. It's, you get it, you start playing it, and as soon as you're done with the first one, you put in the next disc. With this one, you have to wait until it's released.
Each part is released in different times.
Exactly, and that... I don't like waiting. When I played both Life is Strange and what was that other one? A Wolf Among Us. I hated having to wait. And I think they did Resident Evil Revelation 2 that way as well. Back in the day, these cutscenes were so cool looking. And the fact that they did so much, like, allowing you to play with the characters in different games. Because you could play as Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth in a fighting game called Air Guys. I don't remember this part being this crazy.
One thing I don't like about the PS4 release is the new cheat options, such as disabling encounters and healing everyone.
Exactly what I just accidentally did.
Since we...
the only one that I really use is between the videos. I use the, accelerate the gameplay to help me just farm for experience. That way I can kind of just run through areas a little bit faster. What I really hate, though, is the fact it's so easy to hit the buttons. What happened, it turned out, during that motorcycle minigame right there, I accidentally hit the analog stick, and it caused me to press the button to do the ×3 speed. I wish it was some sort of menu option.
The speed is okay, the heal lies in T. Though one time I accidentally healed.
And I still haven't farmed with Barret, so he's got all his level 1 limit breaks. I was trying something a little bit different for the most part. Normally, my end party is obviously Cloud, but then Vincent and Barret. But I wanted to make sure that I got Eris her final limit, her ultimate weapon, everything. So I kind of neglected Barret. And obviously I just got Red 13, so...
I didn't get Yuffie or Vincent on my playthrough, though where is Vincent located?
Vincent
I never found him.
Oh, sorry. I currently have it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I currently have it, so it reads it, so I didn't know it was not done. Vincent's actually located in the Shinra Mansion at Nibelheim. You have to go through the whole thing, solve all the little puzzles, and then you unlock the room that lets you go to him. He's located in a coffin. And then Yuffie isn't hard because you have to go in that area anyways, and you'll more than likely random encounter her. But, her hard part is you have to answer the questions dead on, or else you'll just never get her. Okay, there we go.
I know about finding Yuffie, though I always ended up losing Gil.
There we go. So, this city, in my opinion, is a little tedious. Because this is where you have the flashback.
Am I lucky for beating the final 3 bosses in one go? I finished this game yesterday.
What level were you at with your characters? And I know that seems weird to ask, but the final boss actually gets stronger the higher up level you are, basically. I mean, that's oversimplifying it, but it's also not that hard. for the most part. Try beating, I recommend Emerald Weapon and then Ruby Weapon. Watch a couple videos online, but they are significantly harder. And that's not downplaying beating the final boss. Sephiroth is not necessarily easy, but yeah, try beating those two. You can get out of
Cloud
the
was
final
at
area.
5-5. I had Barret who heals at a level at 4-9 I think and Sid at 5-0.
Hold on really quickly. Alright, for a game like this, this actually works really well. At 50, around the 50 range, that's about where I, was the first time I beat him. I'm also currently playing, though, on the, PlayStation 1, going back and replaying it, and, I've gotten to the point where I'm a little farther. So Ruby is actually, in my opinion, the hardest fight in the game. There are ways to beat him. There's a guy, 48 Productions, who shows a couple of ways on how to beat him if you really need help, and including a way how to actually cheese him. You can literally start the fight and walk away, and you will beat him. So there are ways of doing that, but the simplest way is to actually just know how he works, how his attack patterns work. Then there's Emerald Weapon, and in order to fight Emerald Weapon, you have to use the sub, and it's underwater. Problem with Emerald Weapon is you only get 20 minutes to fight it. Emerald's not that hard to beat. If you do try to fight it, just remember going in to only have a couple of materia equipped to every character in the fight. Because it does 1,111 damage to each character for every one materia they have. Interesting thing with that is, if you do push everyone to 4 9s, and then you only equip everyone with 2 materia each, then when he attacks, he drops everyone down to 4 7s, which brings about the lucky 7 status, where everything just does 4 7s of damage. My almost mistake when I fought him uh, and beat him on my PlayStation 1 was that I brought Vincent in, and when he used his limit break, his moves just have such a long animation for only doing one attack at 4 nines. So it was a little bit slower. So destruct is good because if the enemy use, I believe, shell or protect, or it might be, yeah, I think it's shell and protect in this one. Um, then you can actually destroy that, if I remember right. Um, there actually is. I don't know about the PS1 and PS4 version. I know the Steam version that they released right around the same time. They actually, through the whole thing, created one extra glitch, and to my knowledge, it's the only way to actually keep a certain person alive. I'm trying not to ruin any spoilers for people who watch this game without ever playing it themselves. So, but it's the only way to finish the game without having that person die, without a game shark or anything like that. The save crystal glitch. Is that the one where you can't leave the cavern if it's in there? Like if you use it at the very end? I don't know anything really about that glitch. I do know that for the longest time I was told once you get into the crater, it's impossible to leave, and that's actually a fallacy. You just have to know how to do it. You have to know that there's a hidden ladder at the very end. I thought this was Tifa's house. I must have it wrong. Oh, this is Tifa's house. Yes, I went to your house. Um, I know. I thought that the Steam version they actually did it closer to the PS4 version. Okay. I'm trying to remember the code. And maybe I'll look that up real quick. I'm trying to think. Which one do I want to do? Is it true, or am I just kidding? I'll just be kidding. So this piano is actually important. I don't remember if it's important now, but if you input the notes for the theme, wrong button again. Okay. So you actually input the theme to the game, the one that plays during the opening. It actually gives you Tifa's limit break. And so it is. We'll try it one more time. So notice how he gave you that message, if I remember right. In the actual timeline, when you come back to the house and you play it, you get, I think you get a materia as well as a Tifa's final limit break. You don't get the materia yet, though. I think you get it in the future. It's definitely worth it to get their limit breaks, especially in my opinion for Cloud, Barrett, and Vincent. Kate Sith has 2, and I think that Vincent only has 3? I could be wrong on that one. It has been a while. But Cloud, uh, Cloud, Sid, and Barrett's all do multi-hits. So even once you hit the point where you're doing 4-9 of damage every swing, you're still doing more than that because it's hitting 10 to 15 times. And the one Cloud uses at the end is actually the same limit break, but it will affect multiple people if there are more people than that on the screen. And I definitely recommend them if you go to fight Emerald Weapon, because being able to defeat the little ads that pop up during the fight does make a significant difference. There were a couple of issues. I noticed one during the last episode, I want to say. It was a slight one, but it makes me think that they didn't fix them, or at least they missed one or two. The one thing I do have to say, though, is since I'm a silly American, and for us, the cross or X button has always been the select button. Whenever I played the original PlayStation 1 version, I would always go in and I would change the buttons to kind of match that. And they actually made that so that's the default. So I believe that means that chocobos aren't going to cause the issues that they did in the original PlayStation 1 version. Because back then, every time I did anything with chocobos, I would have to go in and go back to the default controller setup. Fighting anything. Also, now that I think about it, I don't think that's how Ice 3 works. Even with all equipped, it would show... Wouldn't it show 5 of them? Really? I've seen a couple of glitches like that. Luckily, either way, I have to win races because I'm planning on getting the gold chocobo for Knights of the Round, and in order to do that, the best way is to race a lot. I might put up a guide for that, because gold chocobo farming is a pain. They might. It's been so long since I've used those spells in my PlayStation version because, I don't know, at that point typically you're just using summons. Can I check his materia? So he's got all on Earth. He's got all on lightning and all on ice. It's not a horrible setup. I have preemptive. So that means I get the chance to attack before Sephiroth. Because it just sets him as a member of the party, you can, but obviously, as you saw, he gets mad whenever you try and do anything. So the one thing I'm really glad is they did make the resolution of those parts better. Because during the Genova scene in the Shinra Tower, you normally couldn't see anything. I like to save the game just in case. You never know if power's gonna go out or something. So since we're going into Shinra Mansion anyways, I'll kind of show you where Vincent and such will be. So if I remember right, there's like a safe excuse me, in one of those two rooms. Maybe this. I can't remember exactly where the safe was. Yeah, so you understand what I mean. Anyways, you just have to go through this whole thing. Oh, there's the safe. Right as you, or at least right as it shows up on my comment bar. But if I remember right, you can find all the numbers around. And Vincent's actually right through this door. You can see how there's coffins in there, and he's in one of them. A lot of them are really hard to kill until you get a lot further in the game. Like I said, on my PlayStation 1 version, I've been farming for AP and experience, so everyone's doing full 9. I did all the source farming, and so you can basically one-shot everything in the game. And they do, like, almost no damage to you. If they even hit you. I definitely recommend looking up how to, farm sources. That's when the game changes a lot. It becomes, how overpowered can I get? And really, the only two bosses at that point that are hard at all are Emerald and Ruby Weapon. Even the final Sephiroths are just a cakewalk. You can kill him within like 4 turns. I can't wait to get further into the game so I can actually really explain everything. Because if you look through all of the different little bits of information in the game and everything, there's a lot of information that's just not spoken about. The sources actually improve each stat by 1 point. Level 99 characters will still only have like 130, 140 points in a stat, while with stat farming you can get that number all the way up to 255. just due to the limitations of the game. So, and honestly, you can get that number whenever you feel like it. If you were to cheat, you could set your stats with sources so that they were all at 255, and you would be just as strong as a level 100 with those same stats farmed. You'd be one-shotting almost every boss at this point, because all of them have less than 1,000 health, or less than 10,000 health, I believe. Yeah, you can't use them in battle, which actually means that in order to, if you decide to use the W item glitch, which I believe is in both this game as well as the Steam version, it's really hard to clone them with the W item glitch because you can't use it in battle. You have to make the game think that you used it in battle. And apparently you can't click on him. They increased the resolution here too a lot. You can actually see where he's walking. Ultima, I thought you'd pick up. Unless you mean the ultimate materias. And that's the big materia you might be thinking of. I don't remember. Ultima's the pain in the butt one because you have to get it to level 2 before you can do anything with it. Yeah, I don't remember where Ultima was at all. And every time I get to that point, I find it, but or get it, but one thing that's kind of strange is, so you know how the submarine is silver? You can actually get a red submarine, but in order to do that, you have to fail the submarine minigame, which means that you don't get the big materia from it. Oh, the train over there. Yeah, you're right. That's also when you get the big materia, because you have to stop the train, if I remember right. I don't know, for some reason, that's the part of the story that I just totally blank on what's going on. Oh, you had 4 slots. That's why. Of course. Ice, lightning, fire. Let's go ahead and give you an earth. That's a cool one. Didn't get. Oh. Yeah, there's, Dark Souls has a similar, statistic, actually. So few people went through that part of the game that it's weird. If you're gonna play, then, or get the game, then you should play it, right? And it's not like it's that far into the game. That's it for this area. So now we gotta go catch a chocobo. After killing bikers. Also, that morph command, if you didn't get it, make sure you look up how to get it. It's probably the most broken materia in the game, for the sheer fact it can get you just about anything you need. Even if you decide not to go item spoofing, you could just clone whatever you needed by morphing things. I'll go ahead and speed this up. I'll speed up the little fights. That might make it so it's not so slow. Oh yeah. Do you mean for Eris? Because I think Eris is the only one who can get it. No, you should be able to get Tifa's and... I don't know about Cloud's. Do you know how to get it in the first place? There we go. There's the chocobo lure. Oh, I don't have enough. So, in order to get, the level for Eris, there's a guy who, gives you mithril for, if the amount of fights you've been in ends in 2 duplicate numbers, like 133, 144, but they have to be duplicate numbers. Then you take the mithril and you go to another guy and trade it to him, and you get to choose between 2 chests. And if you choose the smaller of the 2 chests, then you get the... Then you get her 4th level. Wow. I'm gonna have to buy more hypers. I don't think you can get it until after you, get Sid and you get the, plane that you can use to, float on the water. This should be the last fight I have to go There you are. Buy it. Do not sell this. Oh, man. I may or may not have spent too much money on materia and whatnot. Put us past 1,500. What's the trophy glitch? I don't know if you can't or can. I'm still gonna be streaming for another 40 minutes, so I'll jump on my computer in just a second. Or I won't, because my battery's dead. I wonder if I can change it from my phone's app. Channel settings. Wow, I can't change hardly any. Yeah, I can't change hardly any stats from my phone. Let me try a link really quickly. Yeah, I can. I don't know why it's not showing up. Is that KURAN.INGUR.com or... There we go. Are you kidding me? And that means she's gonna throw the greens to an elephant. Alright. Is it case specific? All right. IMGUR.com. So it is apparently case specific. RAM. Alright. There you go. Did you actually lose that race, or... I'm just trying to get a better sense of the glitch. Like, does it always just say you lost even though you won, or... I hate Breath of Earth. I think it's such a stupid little thing. Oh, it was the bet one. I always thought that the betting on Chocobo was so hard to do anyways. The interface was not well done. Most of the stuff in the Golden Saucer, it seems, wasn't well planned. a couple little things like that. Like, well, that's basically the reason why I lost that last Mimic Green, because I threw it to a monster since the Chocobo decided to leave. And I can't even get mad about it because the whole thing makes sense. Because normally, if I attack something, I would want it to attack the next one if that target died. Okay, that was a little ridiculous. How much gil? Oh, I've got more than 3,000. Alright. Let's catch us a Chocobo. That's because they never explained it, and unless you got the original PlayStation 1 game, you didn't get a guidebook, I don't think. Which is really stupid, because, if you actually get run during a, oh, there was a glitch right there, too. If you, run when you get back attacked, it causes all of your characters to face forward. What? Are you kidding me? Don't work yet. Oh no. Okay, it said I caught it. Awesome. Alright. And that was worth a grand total of 4,500 gil. And Sephiroth doesn't like the Midgard Zolom, apparently. might also show a glitch later in the game that lets you get as many elixirs as you want. Okay, there's nothing right there. So that's where it tells you need to go to Junon. I've heard people who complained that it doesn't say. Strange. Sing kind of has almost like a brotherly feeling towards her. And now, because I haven't shown it anyways yet, and just want to get this fight over with. the reason why I like YouTube gaming more than Twitch is because it actually saves my videos rather than only holds on to them for like a month or two. Oh. I'm going back in. However, there is a couple of things that Twitch does better. On YouTube, I've had a couple of videos flagged, like my third episode of this, because Warner owns the rights to the music, and it says no. I don't like having my stuff flagged, and my understanding is that it's much less likely to happen on Twitch. Also, I think that YouTube just has a larger community in general. Everything? That would definitely be a good reason to not use Twitch then. I also don't like the fact that it seems like every 5 minutes with Twitch it plays an ad. I like the one ad, you're done. Or at least, that's how it is when you watch it once it's saved. I don't know if it plays ads at all when you stream. So I got everything from the game. And here is... Sorry. Oh, right. Oh, that's kind of nice. So, this is the most wonderful place in the whole game. Even. But I might need more money. For those who don't know, this is where you get Phoenix, and Phoenix is essentially the most broken materia when it's especially paired with Final Attack. This mini game right here, yeah, it is a little bit slower. I'll probably pop the speed up button once we get to it. But the nice thing about it is, if I remember right, if you succeed, then you can actually leave the area and go up to the reactor, and where the Condor's egg hatches, you get the Phoenix materia? Is that it? Because I could have sworn that I got Phoenix before I got to Junon. What do you have? Stuff I already have. I do need more hypers. Right. And I'd like to get Phoenix before Junon. Let's not worry about that yet. We'll go enough. Alright. Let's go get a ridiculous amount of kills for this point in the game. Wait, are you the only enemy around here? Okay, so everything around here gives almost no money, so... Sure, they give no money, yet they can do 110 damage in a single hit, or that one, which did 100 damage to each. Is that using the Yuffie glitch? Because I've heard that the Yuffie glitch you can get to any part of the game with your characters. Period. And it's like super simple to do. You just have to have another save file that's at that point. Yeah, that... Maybe I'll try and do that, just to keep that person alive. Because if I remember right, it doesn't really, cause any glitches. Oh, is that only exclusive to the Steam? Yeah, I guess you're right. This is PS4 exclusive. Well, that's fine. That took entirely too long to hit that guy. Did I just buy Hypers? I did. Yeah, I don't... I think later in the game, you end up getting the dexterity so that you're not missing all the time with it. But, I think they were using darkness on me. Which I know at least in the PlayStation 1 version was glitched, and if you use darkness on an enemy, it wouldn't do anything to them. Oh, come on, Cloud's so close to limit break. And we're almost there. And now they're all dead. Do you remember how many waves it is for the, for Condor? I've ever had the issue where I've had a farm pretty much with gills. Hey, look at that. Nah, we'll leave really quickly, just long enough to do this. No, actually, those enemies are pretty hard, especially with Tom Berry. The thing is, though, is a lot of those enemies are really special. Tom Berry, you can morph him into a ribbon, which is an accessory, which means that you can get any status effects. So they're definitely worth it. There's the magic pots, which if you feed them an elixir, you get crazy amounts of AP. Like, within 10 fights, you can have a materia leveled up. So, like on the PlayStation version, I've been working on mastering every materia. It's the fastest way to do that. There's another enemy that does that. They also give you crazy amounts of experience with magic pots. The other enemy that gives you crazy amounts of AP doesn't give you any, but they give you lots of gil. I've got so much gil, it's ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you can farm ribbons. And they are definitely worth it. Give that to everyone, and it just makes every fight so much easier. The battle square, that becomes almost a joke. When I was younger, one of the things I loved to do was, when I did the battle square, I would give the ribbon to Vincent, beef up his health all the way, give him, like, no other, materia, and then just, get him close to limit break and just have him destroy. Because then half the time he's casting death on everyone. Alright. Now I'm just gonna refresh myself on this game of rock, paper, scissors. fighters. Good against beasts, not barbarians. I've seen people do really well at the snowboarding minigame, but it's hard to turn enough. Yeah, you can, obviously. I'm doing that, but... Alright, I only spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... So like 4,500 gil. Holy smokes, you were joking. Yeah, I think that was the biggest issue. Okay. Oh, run away! Dude, get up there. Yeah, that's only one person. I don't remember ever actually fighting these guys. They've got a little bit of health. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had them invade before. I had the game sped up too much. I mean, at least he doesn't really hurt all that much. And does he give you gil? Decent amount of AP. Yeah, he gives you quite a bit of gil. Oh, I'm sure. So that was it? wasn't too bad. Gave me a lot of gil back, luckily. So, I'm actually going to be done with today. It's been about 2 hours, 15 minutes. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you join me tomorrow. I'll probably do this at today's Thursday. I think I work in the morning, so I should be on about 4 or 5 o'clock Mountain Time. Thanks for joining, and have a good evening.